To craft a compelling story around the theme of overcome negative thinking, 7 powerful Stoic strategies to calm your mind, you can use a narrative structure that weaves practical Stoic principles into a relatable character's journey. Here's how you can structure it. 1. Hook. Set the stage. Start with a scenario where the protagonist is overwhelmed by negative thoughts. Highlight their struggles, doubts, or challenges, something your audience can relate to. Example, John, a young professional, is lying awake at 2 a.m., his mind racing with fears of failure at work. He feels trapped in a cycle of anxiety, unable to escape the weight of his own thoughts. 2. Introduce the problem. Expand on the character's internal and external struggles. Show how negative thinking is affecting their life, relationships, or goals. Example, John's performance at work begins to slip. His relationships suffer because he isolates himself, believing others wouldn't understand his turmoil. 3. Encounter with Stoicism. Introduce Stoicism through a mentor, book, or serendipitous event. This becomes the turning point where the character begins learning about the 7 strategies. Example, one day, while scrolling through podcasts, John stumbles upon a talk on Stoicism. Intrigued, he buys a copy of Marcus Aurelius's Meditations and starts reading. 4. Apply the 7 strategies. Dedicate a section of the story to each Stoic strategy. Show how the protagonist applies them to specific situations and how it helps transform their thinking. Here's a breakdown of how to incorporate each. 1. Negative visualization. Premeditatio malorum. John imagines the worst-case scenarios at work. Surprisingly, this exercise calms him as he realizes he can survive failure. 2. Focus on what you can control. 3. John learns to list gratitude. He starts a gratitude journal, which shifts his perspective from what's missing to what he has. 4. Self-reflection. Daily journaling. Every evening, John reflects on his day, identifying what went well and what he can improve. 5. Memento mori. Remembering mortality. A realization that life is finite inspires John to stop wasting energy on negative thinking and live meaningfully. 6. Embrace discomfort. John starts facing small challenges, like speaking up in meetings, to build resilience. 7. View obstacles as opportunities. When a major project fails, John uses it as a learning experience, reframing the setback as a stepping stone. 5. Transformation. Show the protagonist's growth after implementing these strategies. Highlight the contrast between their past and present mindset. Example, months later, John feels lighter and more confident. His mind no longer races at night. He still faces challenges, but his Stoic practices help him approach them calmly. 6. Conclude with a takeaway. Wrap up with a reflection or lesson for the audience, encouraging them to try these strategies themselves. Example,